So the roadmap for Modern Warfare 2 Season 1 has officially dropped, and I think I speak for many of us when I say, what is Infinity Ward doing over there? Honestly, I think I'm one of the few content creators that will actually admit I'm having a good time on Modern Warfare 2. I still enjoy the game, the honeymoon phase is not over for me. However, when I look at the roadmap here for Season 1, I'm honestly pretty disappointed, especially in one area. If we take a look at the bottom left-hand corner, okay, we're getting Shipment and Shoothouse back in Modern Warfare. Cool, but like, could we not have chose other maps? We literally just played the living daylights out of those two. Now, I have no idea how coding or computer programs or any of that works, but if I had to take a pretty good guess here, I'd say when they built Modern Warfare 2019, they probably made it to where they could just reskin these assets and just re-upload them as like new and improved maps, okay? So while I understand the developers are probably under a ton of stress right now, you know, they're just being pushed to their limits to get the first season out, I think I would honestly rather them push this season back a few weeks and just release like some brand new innovative content. And I guess one thing I gotta keep in the back of my mind is that Season 1 is not really meant for the 6v6 side. Instead, it's really just the launch of Warzone 2 and the DMZ mode. If I had to take a guess, I'd say Infinity Ward has probably been putting all of their priority towards the Warzone and DMZ rather than focusing on 6v6. You know, that's probably why we're getting these two maps. But still, it just sucks, man. Like, there are so many good maps in the Modern Warfare series, and this is what you choose. I'm telling you guys, this just had to have been a job for the intern, you know, like some intern sits in the back corner, no one even knows his name. They're just like, hey dude, all you gotta do is copy and paste these assets, you know, just change them up a little bit so it doesn't look exactly the same. And yeah, but don't spend too much time on it, okay? That's really what they're doing nowadays. Another thing that really sucks about this is Shipment has become nothing more than a camo grinding simulator. Rather than it being a good and fun map, it's just trashed with a bunch of crap now, and it doesn't even play like a real map. It's literally just meant for getting camos on quick and fast and leveling up guns. However, for Shoothouse, you could really tell that was the turning point for Modern Warfare 2019 whenever they started to make good introductions to the game. And what I mean by that is you could tell they definitely took a different approach to how they created maps before and then after they released Shoothouse. Like, I still like Shoothouse and think it's a great map and everything, but there's just so many other choices they could have made, and essentially what they're doing here is just the bare minimum. They're just trying to get by on 6v6 until Warzone can release. Because we gotta remember, and again, this goes for myself too, I gotta remember that Warzone is their bread and butter. Call of Duty as we know it is just never going to be the same, unfortunately, and if they can get by doing the bare minimum, get all these Warzone players their camos real quick and hop them into DMZ and stuff, where they really turn a profit, I mean, that's just their business model, and unfortunately it sucks for those of us that actually planned on spending a lot of time in the 6v6 modes this year, but I mean, it is what it is, you know? In fact, I actually just thought of a few maps they could have added in instead of Shoothouse and Shipment. You know, there's a lot of other good choices out there, and some of my top choices would have been Seatown from Modern Warfare 3, Salvage, probably the most underrated map ever in Call of Duty, at least in my opinion. I love the hell out of Salvage, and I would love to play that map again. Then we got Storm, Trailer Park, Subbase, Scrapyard, Invasion, and even Dome. There's so many other choices, even for small maps. Like, that's the thing, dude. They could have chose another small map to do these camos on, but like, this easily tells me Infinity Ward is just doing the bare minimum. Whatever they can do to, like, they're trying to just drip feed you enough content to keep you happy. You still might complain, but you're still going to play the maps, you know? That way they can put all their time and resources towards Warzone and the new DMZ mode, which better take off, man. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm still not crazy about it. I will be willing to give this thing a chance and hope for the best. Now, as for the rest of Season 1, you know, I'm not even trying to be a hater when I say this, but this is just bad. Like, for a launch of a game, this is typically going to be the most important and the biggest launch of a season over the course of the game's life cycle, and I really feel like they're missing the mark with this one. As for the rest of the Season 1 drop, you know, dude, I'm sitting here looking at the content for Warzone 2, And I'm seeing, yeah, they put in a new helicopter, cool, we're getting an electric Hummer, and I see a few other changes like the proximity chat. That's honestly probably the biggest change here, but outside of that, like, are these changes going to be enough for Warzone 2? Is it going to be enough innovation to keep people excited to play this game? Obviously, we'll find out though over time. We'll see if it sticks, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I also want to give a huge thank you to each and every single one of you. We recently hit 500 subs here on the channel, and for a channel that started about a month ago, dude, I ain't complaining at all. I really do. I appreciate your guys' support. I really don't know how else to say it. I thank each and every single one of you. With that being said, please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys all next time. Have a great rest of your day. Later.